Hey guys, it's officially ice out in Algonquin Park. Today's May 1st. It got announced 2 days ago. And what we're gonna do is survive in the wilderness for 5 days. Hopefully we hook into some brookies, some Lakers, and just try to survive. Oh, and yes, I am in a suit. So there's that. We're going to be using the bully. This goes about 10 to 15 feet depending on your trolling speed. It should get to them. It is spring, right? So the fish are going to be a little bit shallower. First cast, ice out, spring. So now you're probably wondering, why are you wearing a suit? Well, I don't even know either. Why am I wearing a suit? All right, let's get the canoe. Just got onto Little Joe Lake. We have another few portages ahead of us. We're going to Burnt Island Lake, and it is snowing. One important thing I forgot to mention, going forward on all my trips, I will be wearing a fitness tracker. I think it's important to track how much calories you've burned, how many kilometers you walked / paddled. There will be a document in the description below. You can follow all my trips. All right, I was just casting for fun. And what? It's not what I was expecting. Holy. Jeez. This was not on my list of fish to catch today, but goddamn. On a little Cleo, the thrill of catching any kind of fish right now is just great. It's been a long winter. Got something else on. Another smallmouth bass. It like has all these like little spots. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like all these little white beads and spots, but goddamn, these fish are big. I'm gonna see if I could skip a portage right now. But navigating through this river. We don't need an extra portage. Yeah! Alright, well, this is stupid. I'm in a really bad stream right now. 155 hurry. I was chugging on that one. Whew. I skipped 3 portages. I'm gonna do half of one. I'm at a campsite right now. I can't deal with this white water up here. I won't be able to paddle that, so. First things first, electrolytes. And some fried onions. All right, let's try this. Honestly, if you're not having tuna, pepperoni stick, tomato, fried onion, non-wraps, then I don't know what you're doing with your life. And for dessert, mini eggs. I'm gonna finish this, pack the canoe, and go into Burnt Island Lake. Alright, so we're on Burnt Island Lake. This is a big lake. Probably gonna paddle it for 2 hours. There's lake trout in here. We're gonna try, but no guarantees that we get one. But the lake is looking swell. Never mind. I'm stupid. There's another portage. Then we'll be on Burnt Island Lake. That was not supposed to happen. Still using the bully spoon. This one's a different variation. It's copper. It's called the Envy. It looks like a watermelon. Then we got a problem. It's freaking hailing right now. Should probably get off the lake. I was just reeling in my bait, that's all. What am I doing? What the hell is this? This is not spring. This is winter wonderland. Oh God, I'm stuck here for 5 days. Oh boy. All right, let's get onto shore. What is this weather, folks? It'll all happen here. Probably over the winter. It's like nothing happened. Like, do I have to do it before and after? Like, what the hell? And the sun's out and everything. It's only been like 20 minutes. So we got a brook trout rig. We're using a little Clio orange, and hopefully something bites. I don't know. After tornado weather, blizzard weather, 20 kilometers of paddling, and like, I don't know, 10K of portaging, the end is insane. And if you like the journey so far, like and subscribe and follow for more. Nice little island campsite. Let's set up camp and eat some food. Welcome to the campsite. Hooray! It's hailing again. Is it ever gonna stop? You ever heard of Shine Moon? No, not moonshine. Shine Moon. This is the good stuff. That is the good stuff. We'll have some at the end of every day to celebrate the journey. It feels good to hunker down. And now let's eat our sushi. Hopefully it's good. Never fried sushi before. Oh, yeah. Apple pie filling. Some peanut butter chocolate mix. I'm trying to make a burrito here and it is awful. Ah. How could it be bad? Come on. All right, everybody. I think I'm gonna enjoy the fire a little bit more. Then I'm gonna hit the hay. Tomorrow's another big day, and we're gonna get a trout tomorrow. We burned 7,300 calories, and we walked about 27,000 steps. That walking of the steps, I think that's just like includes the portaging and paddling. I'll catch you guys in the AM. We're gonna have some breakfast, coffee, and head on our way to Big Trout Lake, where we're gonna get a big trout. Let's do it. Oatmeal, cinnamon toast crunch, Jiffy peanut butter. Oh yeah, daddy. Looks like someone took a poo in my breakfast. I'm a freaking chef, bro. We're gonna eat this oatmeal bonanza over here, have our coffee packed up, and head to Big Trout, where hopefully we get a big trout. All right, we're all packed up, and now it's time to head out. All right, let's go catch a trout. Oh, God. What a day yesterday. I think I calculated around 30,000 steps for the entire day. Gotta take a few casts at the mouth of this river. We're using a Panther Martin black fly pattern, I think. I think that's what it's called. See if we could get a trout. Something. Still nothing. Alright, on to our first portage. Look at this piece of history. Can't even tell what this is. Let's take a sneaky cast. Sneaky. Since that the sun is out, I switched lures. Just did my second portage there. It's about 400 meters. Here, there's a beaver dam here. Let's just try. My heart sank. I'm like, the chances. This is what you get instead. Stickfish. There's no brook trout here. Then maybe I should just give up. I switched to a blue fox spinner to size 2. See if we can get it. How does that look? Oh, God. I have to figure that out at camp. It sucks, man. That sucks. And I'm a disaster. Oh my god, what did I do? Alright, we're at the 730 meter portage after more disaster. My mount is broken. At the end of the portage, we'll probably eat some lunch and then we'll probably be on big trout by then. Alright, let's do it. This is the third or fourth time my mount is broken on trips. I have to figure out a better solution. A lot of people like to put their tripod in the canoe. I just don't like that. I don't know why. I want it to be easy and seamless, but maybe I have to. Kind of sucks. Look at all this. I think it's time for a snack. How about we get some tuna pepperoni stick naan tomato fried onion wraps. Aha! Got my wraps. Instead of slicing the tomato, I'm just gonna bite into it. So I'm telling you, you try this, it'll change your life. Probably got the most unflattering angle in the world. That's gonna have to do for now until I get the cam. Figure out how to mount my tripod. As long as you don't see my double chin, that's all that matters. This is a prime example right here of why you should always pull out your nose hairs when you feel them. If you don't pull them out, they're gonna get stuck and they're gonna rip. That doesn't make sense. But in all seriousness, this is crazy. The fact that wind alone could just do that, terrifying. I'm telling you right now, I casted a spinner into that stream. I saw a flash of a fish and it looked like a brook trout, but it didn't commit to the bite. It like missed the bite. We arrived at big trout, and it is big trouting right now. The wind is bad. Alright, well, I was warned that this could be a really windy lake, but it's okay. A little wind, it's fine. This is where the double blades are good, actually. Come on, finally. I think I'm on. My drag just started going. Oh, it's getting lighter as it gets to the boat. No freaking way. You know what? I was complaining about getting a fish, and look what we got. We got a beautiful lake trout. It's small, and he's farting. But we're probably gonna keep this. I don't have any protein for dinner. We got a lake trout. It's not a massive one, but it's a lake trout. And Big Trout has lake trout, so there we go. I just got to camp and my confidence is running super high right now. I just set up my tent and let's see if we can nail some brook trout and get a lake trout and brook trout for dinner. Let's do it. Like I was saying before, I tried so much flashy stuff, spinners, spoons, I decided to throw a deep diving jerkbait by Rapala. Goes about 15 feet. And I started to troll that and had action right away. Look at this. Go spring fishing in Algonquin, they said. Freaking blizzard every day. Oh, I did not expect that. What the hell? Is this a brook trout? Oh my god, I was just trolling around the island. I was literally about to pull into my sight. My reel is cooked. No way. No way it's a brook trout. There's no way. No way. No way. This can't be real. Look at this brook trout. Ooh, this is what I've been looking for. Damn. Oh my god, look at its stomach. Dude, this thing is not doing so well. Look at the colors. Look at the freaking colors. I can't believe it. I gotta measure this. It's a 20-inch brook trout. Gotta release them. Oh my god. Yeah, I've been trying flashy stuff the whole trip and decided to just switch the minnows. So I switched to a flicker shad. It was about 14 feet. And I was gonna go to my campsite, but I said, I'll just make one lap with this as I change the lure. And I also straight tied to my lure. And honestly, maybe it made the difference, but I guess the minnow lures are working much better than the flashy lures and the spoons. Yes! And a freaking suit, boys. I'm pretty sure I got one of these on here. Yeah, looks like a brook trout maybe on this tide, but I'm all suited up. Let's start a fire and cook some dinner. And it's getting cold. I picked up some birch bark on the trail. This shit lights like nothing. So I made a cut at the top of the head. And I'm gonna make one near the butthole and up. Now what will happen is, I can pull out the guts very easily. It all comes out together. Just like that. And then these are its kidneys at the top here. They're there. Just gotta score that a bit. Just gotta push it out with your thumb. Just like that. See how it pops out. And then that's it. Just give it a wash. And you have a clean fish. The meat is nice and pink. It's a beautiful fish. It's small. Mashed potatoes, turkey stuffing, lake trout, cheese, and gravy on top of all that. Oh, the lake trout is so good. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this fire. I'm gonna wake up early and catch you guys in the AM. And for breakfast, I got the same thing as yesterday. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. A glob of poo. Come Come on. Come on, Daddy. Oh, yeah. A new addition. Freeze-dried apples. Cheers. Good. You know what's going to be good? According to my Zoleo, which is my emergency SATCOM device, it's supposed to be cloudy all day today. I'm literally getting blinded by the light. I'm going to finish this up, have my coffee, and we're going to hit the road. Water. Hit the water. The Durson tent is amazing. The only trade-off is it's about $500 to $600 just for this little tent. You are paying for its compactness and its style, but I mean, if you want to travel lightweight and fit everything into one pack, you might have to spend the extra buck. Otherwise, if you want to save some money, get something a little bit bigger, which is still fine. Whatever floats, your brook trout. So nice outside. All right, let's do it. All right, back on the water. Feels good. The sun is out. The shades are in. Looking like Neo from the Matrix. And I gotta try to fish as much as I can on this lake because I'm not here for too long. So I'm going from here to White Trout Lake and then all the way to McIntosh. It's gonna be another long day. Okay, well, we're on open water and the wind is winding. I'm paddling as hard as I can because I really do not want to be on open water right now. It's too scary at this time of year. Remind me to never ever do that again, ever. Especially if you're crossing the wind. So the canoe's like this, the wind's like this. The waves are pushing against the canoe. If you have bad balance, tipsy-turvy, a little water gets in your canoe, and it's bad news bears. Come here, come here. I want to show you something. Come. Come. Well, folks, I thought we were in the clear, but looks like we're windbound to this island. Luckily, it is a campsite, so if I do need to stay the night, I can. But I guess we'll hang out for now, maybe have some lunch. We'll see. Peanut butter. Oh yeah. Candied cashews. Freeze-dried apples. Fold it up like a taco. Oh yeah. And that's our lunch. Not sure if you hear the wind in the background, but my God. Look at this. The camera doesn't even do it justice. It's just terrifying. There's a tiny break in the wind. There's not as much white caps. If I could get 30 minutes down the lake, then I'm in the clear because the lake narrows down. Let's do it. Wish me luck. The wind is definitely better now that there's no white caps. Like a seagull island. Looks like. I left that campsite where I was windbound at 1:30. It is currently 3:30. It took me 2 hours to paddle a 1 hour paddle. Don't ever do that. It's more worth it to paddle. Because Because you don't know how deep these bogs are. Keep falling. What? What's the point? Paddling would have been faster. Imix in charge. Imix, the idiot. Stopped on the side of the creek here. Gotta fill up on some water and a snack because I'm about to pass out. I'm exhausted. People say this route is easy. I couldn't disagree more. I can see it's easy if you have the wind on your side. Otherwise, it's a monster of a route. Always stay hydrated, and what helps are electrolytes for sure. Keeps it going longer. Alright, see you guys at the portage. The portage. Come on, let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And we're beached. Falls are nice. What the hell are those? It's like snake skin? What is that? It's more here. I don't understand. There's a few times in my life I like portaging, and today's one of them. I'm tired of lake and river paddling. It's been 5 hours on the water. It would be absolutely foolish of me not to take a cast. I'm gonna throw a spinner on, take a couple casts. Hopefully we get lucky. And it's raining. Gotta love it. Beautiful. I do have to take one cast to ease my mind here. This looks like such a good spot. Anything. It's a beautiful spot. Like, how could nothing be sitting in here? Let's do this. It's a goose laying its eggs, I think, and it looks really angry. Just trying to figure out my pathing. I'm trying to get to this island here. Heard my canoe crack or something. I don't know what that was. That though. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. This is the craziest day I've ever had in my life / trip. Oh, I am exhausted. Not much wood on island campsites, so you just have to make do with what you get. I don't know why I'm on one knee, but got to our campsite. We got a fire going. What's that sound? Time for some Shine Moon. Let's take a big gulp today because we worked freaking hard, man. Today we're doing a freeze-dried meal because I'm freaking way too tired to cook anyway. I put some cheese in the chili mac. Today we got, yeah, chili mac with beef. Oh, look at the cheese. Oh, yeah. Freaking come on, man. I needed something a little more, so we're gonna have some habanero chili rice, a stick of butter in there. We're gonna fry that up. I feel like that was just part of an orgy. According to my Fitbit, it says 38,000 steps, and I'm not sure that counts rows. Probably does, because I didn't really portage that much. So 38,000 steps, 8,000 calories burned, 7,700 to be exact. So this, kind of interesting, it's freeze-dried cheesecake bites. They're on to something. I'm gonna wrap up this dessert, enjoy the fire a little bit more. I'll catch you guys in the AM, and hopefully zero wind. Good night. Holy ravioli. I am so beat. Alright, so everything's pretty wet right now. I do want to start a fire, and I'm way too lazy to gather kindling. And I'm going to use something called Polestar Fire. Essentially, it's an emergency fire starter kit. You essentially wrap these around 2 logs, the green part, pull the red, and it ignites. I'll show you guys right now. I love my coffee. What I usually bring on these trips is the Nescafe instant coffees. They're really good, they're really quick, and they also have the creamer inside already. Plus I add some instant coffee, black coffee, just to make it a little stronger. For breakfast, nothing fancy. Well, it is pretty fancy. Camp Kitchen. I don't know if you guys heard of them. They are pretty local. There's a guy named Chef Tyler that makes all his meals freeze-dried, and I support local. Backcountry breakfast skillet. This is what it looks like inside. It looks pretty good. Scrambled egg with bacon, green pepper, potato, and cheese. Just finished rehydrating. Now look at that. Got your peppers, potatoes, your eggs in the backcountry. It's gonna hit. This is madness. How the hell? The nice thing about Algonquin Park is that they all have thunder boxes, aka poop boxes, and you can bring your own TP and just throw it in the hole. I'm going to take a poop. I want to talk about some of the oddities at this campsite. Okay, I'm not sure what this is, but someone left it here, and I don't know, is it like a swing? I don't want to break it with my fat booty. Like if I sit forward, just kind of folds. So I'm not sure. They left this like mega spear. Look how sharp that is. Dude. So much water. Put some Leuco tape on both my pinkies. They're blistering very bad. Leuco tape is basically a fancy term for a bandage. I just don't want it to get any windier than this. Yesterday was extremely stressful. I used to be terrified of big wind because I never really went in like big whitecap water where your canoe is bouncing up and down. But now I have a newfound confidence. I use the bully spoon again, which is a heavy spoon. I'm gonna troll it. This trip is something special in terms of weather, fish, mishaps, food. Everything about it was so wild. I know it's not done yet, but I just want to say that if you ever do a backcountry trip, Try to do one solo. It's rejuvenating. And as I say that, my nose randomly starts bleeding. Am I dying? Gosh. Huh. We're at our 2.3K portage. It's going to be a total of about 6.8, 6.9 kilometers back and forth. So what I'm doing is I'm consolidating everything into my bag, making everything as loose as possible. I took everything off my canoe just to make this trip easier. It's going to be a long one, so. One out of 3 done. Oh, it started to get piss warm. It's like 15 degrees now. Went from -5 to 15 degrees. That's what I've been doing the whole trip, just farting. Oh, I think it's time for lunch / snack. Time for the wraps. Peanut butter and the remainder of the peanut butter chocolate topping. It was actually so bad. Astronaut ice cream. It's freeze-dried ice cream sandwich. Try it. I'm gonna finish eating this. I'm gonna head back to get my canoe, and then we'll be on Tom Thomson Lake. Sexy stream. Oh, Jesus. It's the end. Oh, let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Oh. Let's go to our campsite and relax. We deserve it. We are on Tom Thomson, and I can't believe I'm saying it, but we're on the water again after a 7,140 meter portage. A little windbound again. Okay, well, the wind is the worst it's been. I just don't understand how or why. But Tom Thomson's wind is atrocious. It's gonna hug the shore. It's just way too scary. This weather is crap, man. Yeah, at least I'm at shore. That's all I care about. Okay, well, that happened. There you go. Now I just gotta retrieve everything. Jesus, man. My camera's toast for sure. Oh, shit. I should have just waited. Pretty sure I got a hook in my leg too. Main priority is figure out this camera, see if it got messed up. It went in the water for 2 seconds. They say they're water resistant, these cameras. So I hope, because I already had one disaster last year. I remember saying my confidence was so high with the whitewater, I used to be terrified of big wind because I never really went in like big whitecap water where your canoe is bouncing up and down. I have a newfound confidence. Oh yeah, yep. My phone's a little cooked. I didn't seal my bag all the way on purpose because I thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to my campsite soon. Did any water get in? Nope, dry. Amazing. Amazing. I could survive. That's all that matters to me. Like, what the hell? I just have to go around the corner. Pretty sure I got a hook in my leg. Went right in. I ripped it out of adrenaline. Right over there. I ripped out that hook. Could have been so much worse. Imagine I was on open water. I'm scared I have a crack in the canoe. I heard. Look at this. This part of the hook that's bent is straight in my leg. I pulled so hard to get out of my leg that I bent the hook. Does that make sense? What was I thinking? So I'm trying to see if there's gonna be less wind to deal with. Who even created wind anyways? 22 kilometers right now on a big lake like this. Apparently. But right now, it's 25. 25 kilometers right now, an hour. On a big lake. Bad idea. The camera turns on. The camera turns on. The camera turns on. 10 to 15 minutes in the bush, there's a campsite. So I just have to bushwhack pretty hard in there and then I'll be out of sight. Bad news is, I should have looked at my map before I beached my boat and then tipped over and now almost risked my camera being destroyed. It's literally probably 50 feet that way with a canoe, 100 feet. It is what it is. All right, let's get into the forest. Oh, and yes, I am using my GoPro for the rest of the trip. I was like somewhere down there, like 5 minutes, and the campsite's here. Pretty sad. It is what it is. All right, let's have a snack. Have some chips and filtering some water, so if I have to stay here till tomorrow morning, then I will, but this wind is not letting up. So this is my vlog. Welcome to boat flipping with IMAX Uncharted. How to flip your boat in the freaking wind in Algonquin Park and almost destroy your camera and get a hook in your leg. Yeah, welcome to the show. Can we try again? The wind's improved, not by a lot, but enough to paddle out of the lake. Significantly better, the wind. No whitecaps on the water, first off. As soon as I get past the next 5-10 minutes, and we're laughing. We'll be laughing. We'll be laughing at all the mishaps and the potential of my footage being lost and my camera being damaged. The little peepers, the summer peepers, the spring peepers, they're out. Also have two beautiful loons in front of me. We love obstacles, we love obstacles. For some reason I just saw a beaver trying to eat its own nuts. Alright, blue fox, pixie, goes about 10 feet. Anyhow, if we catch one, great. If we don't, still great. Massive. It is head shaking. What are the chances? Oh, holy shit. The head shakes. Okay, well. Oh, it's just. I don't know how to land this. I gotta get the shore. I don't know what to do. He's not fitting in the net. Listen to that. Listen to that. Look. It's a tank. It's a tank. It's a freaking tank. Oh. Oh. It's not fitting in the net. I don't know what to do. Guys. It's a 30-inch lake trout, randomly trolling. Right there, it's a 30-inch lake trout. Dude, whoa. All right, let's let him go before we hurt him. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Wow. What a day! What a trip! Wow. All right, let's go to our camp because we're gonna freeze out here. I was kind of defeated from the day. I was exhausted, and I said, I might not go to Algonquin for a long time, so why not just cast one more time or troll one more time to my site and then have a chill day tomorrow. And then you get a 30-inch lake trout, you get a 20-inch brook trout, and you get disaster. This might be the best video on the internet. What a day, what a day. What a day every day was. Crazy. Shine moon. It's shine moon time. Have a little now. Alright, let's cook my favorite dish ever in the backcountry. Bannock. Put a little bit of cheese on the bannock. Ooh, yeah. Shit. A cup of Joe, a cup of Joe. Why do they call it a cup of Joe? Who the hell is Joe? Good morning, everybody. Almost blew up my isobutane can. Alright, so for breakfast, we're gonna keep it simple. We got 2 tortillas. Finish this peanut butter. We have a little bit of freeze-dried apples left. Chef Uncharted back at it again. Haha, yeah. Oh yeah. The nice thing about the last day is you get to throw everything in your pack. The bad thing is you have to leave this and go back to the big smoke. Instead of fishing all day, paddling all day, eating whatever you want for breakfast and dinner, it turned into a regulated, do everything the same every day. I don't mean to sound like a negative Nancy, but that's just the reality, and a lot of people live with that. So I am extremely grateful for what I have. But for now, let's pack up. Let's get back in the canoe. Let's troll a little bit more. We got a portage to do. I left my pants out last night to dry. It was really warm. And it rained overnight, so my pants are completely soaked. It is the worst feeling putting wet, cold pants on. Gotta stay true to the journey, you know? Just like that. We leave our final campsite. Remember this lure? It caught us that freaking laker. We're not done with her. I'm hoping, very, very wishful, that we get another one. Now, I have a question for you. Who thought it would be a good idea to get an oval-shaped piece of wood and decide to put it over your head, trek it across a forest, make a path, first of all, trek it across the forest just to reach other lakes? Who thought of that? Aha! So this is the real story about Tom Thompson. Alright. This story is crazy. So he was a painter between 1912 and 1917, painting in Algonquin Park. He was trying to catch a trout downstream from Joe Lake Dam on the morning of July 8, 1917. He was observed canoeing down Canoe Lake early that afternoon, but was never seen alive again. Tom's body was found in the lake 8 days later near a little Wapameo Island. There has been much speculation about the circumstances of his death, but the actual details remain unknown. That is a terrifying thing. So I guess that's why they called him Tom Thompson, just in memory of him. Just the canoe, and that's all she wrote for portages. All right. Now, I have another question for you guys. When are you guys gonna tell me about this? What the hell? Were you guys just gonna keep quiet about it and let me figure it out? I felt a breeze and I'm like, what is that? I felt it and I'm like, oh boy. Honestly, it probably happened way back, maybe in the bog. I heard something like crack or rip during the bog walk over there, but I'm not sure if that was it. It's a tough trip. Felt like life or death at some point, honestly. I'm emotional because I'm exhausted. And, you know, flipping the canoe and putting myself in danger so many times, and I survived it all. Got massive fish. I don't know why I'm so emotional, but I freaking did it. My hands are destroyed. Calluses, blisters, every corner, every angle. My body hurts from head to toe. It's a lot of mishaps and a lot of rewards. I don't know. It's just nice to do it solo and prevail even after all the bad stuff. That's it. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed that one and more adventures to come. But I gotta do one more thing before we leave, and it's gonna be a tasty one. There's a place in Dwight called Henrietta's, and they have the best baked goods in town. I am telling you right now. And I am gonna destroy all these right now. Sausage roll, meat pie, feta cheese roll, pizza. I'm going off. Portuguese custard tart. Let's finish it off. An apple turnover. Okay, Friday. 29,000 steps, 7,900 calories burned. Saturday, 34,000 steps, 7,552 calories burned. Sunday, 38,875 steps, 8,107 calories burned. Yesterday, 31,000 steps, 7,400 calories burned. Today, 10,000 steps, but it's only 12 p.m. 2,600 calories burned. Okay, now grand total for kilometers and portaging. Total portages, 21,080 meters. That's equivalent to 21 kilometers of portaging. Then for paddling, 74.78 kilometers of paddling. And this does not include all the trolling I did, all the wrong turns I've made, and the bog crossing, all that crap. I've traveled over 100 kilometers on this trip. I deserve this turnover. I can eat anything I want right now. I could eat this whole box and not feel guilty about it. And that's why life is good. I'm gonna include all the stats, calories burned, kilometers traveled, steps taken in a doc below in the description. You could track it day by day per trip just to see how much expenditure is actually happening on these trips, because I feel like it's a good thing to know. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. If you want to see my last Algonquin trip, you could check it out right up there. It was a great trip as well. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Get this off of me. I'm done with this suit.